That's very true.
Was like hormonal boy desperately trying to get laid.
Exactly. He also, it just made me uncomfortable. And he was like kissing his neck, and I was like, no, I don't want to watch this.
It is extremely.
He was being
awkward.
creepy.
He was.
Soccer Stud is kind of creepy.
A little bit.
Riley deserved better for his first time.
Right? I think so. And then we see Leia dancing alone in the
dark
gym.
room.
And here's the thing. I danced for a really long time competitively. I did ballet. I did basically all the things. I still like have a sense of like how to move. Like I'll take a dance class. I want to get back into ballet actually, but like I'll take a dance class and like I know what I'm doing, and like it looks like I still point my toes. I still hold my hands the right way. I have like a dance background. She does not have a dance background.
Oh no, she's terrible.
She is bad. She's real bad.
She's
and like
real bad. She's like whipping her hair around.
Like that's not even like just emotional dancing for yourself dancing. There's like she doesn't do anything with her arms really, and she's just you never see her feet or her legs because I assure you they're doing nothing.
Yeah.
Like she's just like whipping her body around, and I'm like this is not how someone with like a technical ballet background would dance, even like casually for fun. Like there's things that like very, very skinny Russian and Italian ladies beat into you that you will never be able to change.
Yeah. I also always find it weird when people like do any kind of physical activity on TV and their hair is not in a ponytail.
Yeah.
Like if you're going to be dancing, your hair is going to be out of your face. If you're going to be running, your hair is going to be out of your face. I don't get it. I guess it's because I know it's because they want to make them look pretty and put together, but it's like she's just dancing with her hair like it's on her face, and it's like that's a safety hazard.
It's not good. And don't get me wrong, there are like for like lyrical performances, sometimes they will have that, but like even then it's sometimes like a half thing, or they'll have it like styled in a certain way, but
right,
it's very specific. I don't know, it's just she does not dance like someone who's technically trained.
She doesn't dance like someone who went to ballet school.
Seriously.
But Danny's just creepily watching her from the door, and Derek sees that he's watching her in the background of Danny watching her. It's like a whole weird thing.
It's really weirdly shot, too.
Yeah.
He just, like, kind of appears out of nowhere, like, right behind Danny. And we're like, what is happening?
And he, like, looks at Danny and is like, has, like, this, like look on his face, and then he walks away. And then the next day, Anya, like, talks to Riley. That's, like, they're, like, in front of school, and she's like, hey, yesterday was, like, really weird. And Riley's like, I don't know. What are you talking about? I know I had to leave, but... And she's like, no, it was weird. And he's like, what do you mean? Because he's, like, afraid she knows. And she's like, I think I'm just not over Sav. But, like, can we still be friends? I really want to be your friend. And Riley's like, yeah, that's great. Like,
he's
that's fine.
Smiling. He looks so relieved. Anya's so happy because she's like, most guys would say no.
And he's like, no, I'm super down to be friends.
It's actually very cute. Like, just the smile on his face makes me so happy.
Genuinely happy to, like, have her as a friend, too.
Yeah. There's the smile on his face. Yeah. It's just very sweet.
He's
like
this
I'm
worked
on board.
out great.
I'm on board.
And then we're with Derek. I think we're in class, and like Queen Kwan is handing out an assignment, but Derek is like, dude, go for her. Like, I know you like her, and is actually being really mature about it. And he's like, she likes you, you like her, just like do it. Like, don't worry about me. And I'm like, what? He's what? This
is the most I've ever liked Derek. Also, Queen Kwan makes like a very like poignant statement about what they're reading that ties in very specifically to like, don't afraid to like do what your heart says and follow like that instead of whatever. Like, I don't remember what it was, but I was like, oh good, thank God this relates to both the A and B plot.
Perfect. But then we're like about to go to a football game, and also I forgot to mention this, Zav's hair is out of control. He needs a haircut. It's getting too long.
He's also kind of becoming a scene kid.
True. But then he's like gets all like butthurt about Riley, who's like getting text messages from Soccer Stud, like flirty text, but Sav thinks it's Anya. He's like, who's texting you, Anya? And he's like,
let me read it, which like,
Like,
Don't do that.
Invasion of privacy.
Seriously.
Hello. And Riley's like, get away, man. It's like, you guys broke up. Like, get away from me. And he's like, we were together for 6 months. Like,
Which,
you can't
LOL.
just throw that away.
LOL.
And then...
And then, but I think, so Riley freaks out because he's trying to get his phone and he's getting texts about hotness from Soccer Stud. And also, Sav says that they went on a gay picnic.
Yeah.
So
like,
Riley melts down and attacks his face.
Yeah. And it's bad. And
A lot of
Dania's
blood.
also freaking out about it. But then we're with Danny and Leia, and they're like walking together, and they finally are like, hey, guess what? I like you too. And then they kiss, and it's kind of a weird kiss, but it's also kind of cute.
I don't hate them together. It's fine.
They're fine.
It's just like kind of bland, but it's
like,
fine.
yeah, sure. And then that's the end of the B plot.
I mean, boring people tend to work together just fine.
Yeah.
There's a couple from my high school that just like the most boring humans, but they're both so pretty. So they've been dating for like since the beginning of high school and they're still dating. I'm like, you guys are just
doing it.
Just real bland together. Like, do you just talk about how shiny each other's hair is? Like, is that all that's happening?
I mean, I don't know, man. Just if it works, it works. But then we're with Riley and Peter out front of school, and Peter is giving Riley like a week's worth of homework because Riley got suspended for a week because, he like punched the crap out of Sav's face. And then Peter's like, like, you're not going to do steroids anymore, right? And Riley's like, no, I'm done with that. So it's like an entire steroid problem done in an episode thing again.
Hooray.
And then Riley's like, this sucks. Like, ever since I was little, I wanted to be like star athlete with all these friends and a hot girlfriend, and I just blew it. And Peter's like, man, you're still a star athlete and you still have lots of friends. Like, you can be gay and have all this stuff too, basically. And
Peter's
being a great friend.
Do I like Peter now?
I don't know. I think the show is like beating it into us.
I guess I like Peter now.
I like Peter, at least in this episode. And I like his friendship
Peter lately
with Riley.
Yeah.
He's being like, lately he's been a great friend to Riley, and he's been a great friend to Mia.
Yeah.
Or a great boyfriend to Mia.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I guess I like Peter
and then
now.
that's the end of the episode. But we do have a YouTube comment.
Yeah, we do. This is from Tommy Ciro 1 year ago, and it's, when Leia is dancing, she looked like the girl from The Ring. True facts.
There's fucking hair all over her face.
What is she doing?
Oh, she's ridiculous. All right. Spirit Squad captain of the episode.
I'm going with Peter.
I know. I was like, oh, am I going to go with Peter?
I'm going with Peter.
I guess so.
I'm just leaning into this. I'm going with Peter.
Maybe a little bit of Leia, because I feel like Leia was very upfront about her feelings the entire episode and like didn't play any games or didn't like hide behind any kind of insecurities, I guess.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that too.
Ship of the episode. Is it weird that I still ship Riley and Peter? Because I kind of wish that they had gone with the bisexual Peter storyline.
I get it. I would have liked it so much more. I'm going to go with bland Danny and blander Leia.
Okay.
It's fine.
Sure.
Whatever.
Good. Great.
Just be attractive and boring together.
Whatever.
Dance poorly. Who cares?
Moral of the episode. Be true to your feelings and who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't try to be someone you're not.
Perfect.
And
both.
Don't take steroids. They're dangerous.
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
Also, they apparently like give you really bad back knee.
Ew.
And like on your chest and stuff. Because I just remembered I did know a guy in high school who was definitely on steroids.
Ugh. No, thank you.
Gross.
All right. Grapevine.
So we have a tweet that I feel like resonates with this episode from LNR and says, don't you guys think you're a bit hard on Peter? He's kind of a brat, but he hasn't done anything bad / awful in like 2 seasons. I mean, I think it's been shorter than 2 seasons. There are certain things that I feel like maybe we shouldn't forget. But also, I've been like liking Peter more. And maybe we're a little hard on Peter.
We're probably hard on him, but I don't think I think he deserves us to be hard on him. He was a literal monster. We should not forget where he started.
He's done so many bad things.
So many bad things.
Like, if it was
and he's
just...
still kind of a brat. Like, we are recognizing that he is growing, and we recognize that maybe we kind of like him now, but we still do not want to forget that he was a monster at one point.
Seriously. And then we have another tweet from My Name is Keel. I'm so sorry. I can never remember how to pronounce it. It says, I'm laughing so hard. My friends in the fandom are convinced the actor of Casey is in a cult or a killer. I stand by the fact that Casey is a secret serial killer.
Oh, yeah, totally.
It's going to happen.
Ugh.
He's either a cult leader or a serial killer.
I get a bad vibe from this kid.
Right? Me too.
I get a bad vibe from him.
It's just weird. I don't know. It's just weird. And then we got a tweet from Ariana Agathe. It says, you guys should check out Christina Schmidt's, parentheses, Terry's Instagram. Christina loves this city.
It's great.
Absolute smoke show. And yeah, agreed.
She is gorgeous.
She's
and
so
she
hot.
travels all over the place and still models. And she has like a child who's also adorable. And she dresses him in like amazing clothing too.
Amazing.
I fully support following her on Instagram because she's great.
And another recommend from Katie Self. Apparently there's graphic novels that take place in between seasons 5 and 6.
I feel like we kind of knew about this.
Ish. A little bit from Thomas, who we haven't heard from in a long time.
Thomas, can you please reach out to us? We haven't heard from you in a while.
We're actually a little worried. We miss you.
Yeah, we miss you, Thomas. Yeah, because I think he sent us screenshots from some of those before.
Yeah. But worth checking out. And then we got a tweet from Heather Miller, and it's just sharing that the actress who plays Liberty is now like DJing.
Right. Yeah, because when I followed Christina Schmidt on Instagram, one of the recommended ones was Sarah. I can't remember her last name, the girl who plays Liberty, and her handle is like DJ Me Time, and she's a fucking DJ now, which is so bizarre.
Which is amazing. And Louise Belcher, not really the cartoon, but also, you know. All right, Louise Belcher responds to that with, if only Chris could see her now, hashtag DJ Liberty.
Totally. They'd just be spinning their hearts away together.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But I think that's all the tweets we have, right?
Yep, we're good on tweets.
Fine. So thank you guys for reaching out. If you want to be featured in a future Grapevine segment, feel free to tweet at us at Degrassi Pod. We're on Instagram at Degrassi Pod. You can email us at whateverittakes.podcast@gmail.com. We're on Tumblr, whateverittakespodcast.tumblr.com. You can also just find us to listen to us wherever you can listen to podcasts. We're everywhere. And if you're on Apple Podcasts, if you want to rate, review, and subscribe, that would be amazing. And if you leave us a review, we will make up a Degrassi fan fiction for you on the spot on the show. And we're also on Patreon. Check us out there if you want to support us. We give you lots of cool goodies and behind-the-scenes stuff, which we need to record right now for this month's episode or this month's rewards. So check us out there. And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HollandTacular.
And you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at KelSucks with a Z at the end.
And what are you going to be recommending for the people today?
I'm going to recommend something that came out yesterday, the new Wet Hot American Summer.
I need to watch that. I still need to watch that.
It's so funny.
Did you finish it?
No.
Oh.
No, because my computer hates my life.
Oh. I'm going to recommend another Netflix thing that I just started. I've only watched like 4 episodes, but it's Ozark on Netflix with Jason Bateman. It's like kind of Breaking Bad-ish, but set in Missouri. And it's really good. I really like it so far.
I've heard really good things.
But that is all we have for today, Panthers. Thank you, as always, to Jay for providing us with our amazing theme song. And thank you, all of you, for listening. Goodbye, Panthers.
Bye, Panthers.